Hello and welcome to day 79 of Dungeon 23. Today we're going to be making a pretty small room with a fairly simple gimmick, but it also has the capability of being very, very annoying, which is something I really like. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to finish sketching out this room here, and because it's basically done here, it's going to be quite simple to do. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As you can tell, I do like symmetry, and all of these rooms on this floor are all perfect squares, which is something I really like. At least for this. I believe I made a mistake. I did. One more. Here we are. There we are. Alright. Yeah, all of the rooms on this floor are perfect squares. I think it just gives a little bit more character to the floor. I do have some more ideas about how to have the layouts be. We'll get around to that when we get around to it. What's important here is that we're going to actually put down some doors. Let's see here. We're going to put a door here. Oh. Man, I'm really messing things up here. Door. Go on the selector. Make this guy small, and then copy and paste this guy here. Here. They're not going to be locked, just closed. And what is the gimmick that we're going to use in this room? Now this guy does have an illusory wall, but that's not really going to affect anything. Because again, none of the doors are locked, it's just a secret way through. No, what we're going to have here is something very special. In this room, we're going to put a +3 sword that the party is free to use. The only caveat being, the sword is chained to the floor with an adamantine chain. If you don't know what adamantine is, it's basically unbreakable. So, let us give this guy its stats and abilities. Alrighty, so here we have the chained greatsword, or chained +3 greatsword. It is a greatsword, which means it's 2d6, two-handed. It's a heavy weapon, so small creatures can't use it. Although most people like to hand wave that away, whether you want to. It's irrelevant because it's chained to the floor. A creature can wield the sword as normal, but it cannot move more than 5 feet away from its anchor point because it's chained to the floor there. The chain's only so long. So let's just save these guys. Let's put this on the GM info layer. Wherever that is, here we are. So let's draw a circle here. Let's just do green, because it's always green. So a party member can go anywhere in this circle, and they could strike anyone within this larger circle, assuming that, you know, they're in an adjacent spot. It's really funny. Purely because, let's see here, lock dimensions. Lock position, there we are. Because it's end tier loot, but it's chained to the floor, and you can't break it. It's so close yet so far away. And you can use it, you could lure wandering monsters here, but you can't take it with you. You can't use it to fight the plush golem, you can't take it to a deeper level to fight something crazier. You can't use it to break the cage of the dragon, you can't use it to fight the dragon and kill it. You can't do any of that stuff. You'd need some kind of adamantine bolt cutters to break the chain. And that's because I want to put, like, really low in the dungeon, a pair of adamantine bolt cutters. So the party finds them, says, hey, these would have been useful like a year and a half ago, depending on how long it takes to go through the dungeon. And then they either say, well, sucks, and carry on, or they trudge all the way back up to the dungeon. Either way, it's going to be really, really, really funny. And it is 100% something that the wizard did because he thought it would be funny. Because, as always, wizards, kind of assholes. But that is basically what we have for today. It is just a very, very fun, annoying, and funny practical joke, essentially. Although it would be funny if whatever party ends up playing through. Although this is designed with like a fighter, a wizard, a cleric, and a rogue in mind. But like it'd be funny if like there's no barbarian, like no one. It'd be funny if it was like a sorcerer, a wizard, a cleric, and a druid, and none of them have like great sword proficiency. That'd be really, really funny, because it's not only something that they can't use, but it's also something they can't use. Anyway, so that's all my cruelness and vindictiveness. Vindictiveness. That's all my cruelty and vindictiveness poured out onto the dungeon. Hopefully tomorrow is going to be a lot more not antagonist, a lot less antagonistic. Although, it is a dungeon made by a crazy wizard guy, so who knows. Anyways, this has been day 79. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. And I apologize for the poor quality. It's not going to get any better.